Hey there. Hi there, Dennis here. Today I thought I'd sing you a song that we can sing together. There's a sing-along part in this song. It goes like this. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Bobby McGee. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Bobby McGee. Pretty easy to sing along with, okay? You know this song, it was a big hit for Janis Joplin about 50 years ago, which is, she recorded it just before she died actually, and it was the #1 song shortly after she died. It was a very sad way that she left, but anyway. So this song was actually written by Kris Kristofferson, and I saw a thing about Kristofferson on the country music documentary that was on SBS recently, and when he wrote this song, Me and Bobby McGee, it was about hitchhiking around the place with his girlfriend Bobby, and then she went off in the other direction and left him alone, and he was missing her, so that's how he wrote the song. It was partly inspired by a film by Fellini, Federico Fellini, the Italian filmmaker. He made a film after the war called La Strada, which means the road. And in the film, Anthony Quinn was this like a traveling street performer. He was a strong man. He used to sort of break chains with his bare hands and that sort of thing. And he was traveling with this young woman. And so the scene where they parted company sort of inspired him to write this song. So when I was younger, you know, like in my 20s, which is a long time ago now, I did a lot of hitchhiking. Hitchhiked up and down the Hume Highway about 100 times, over to Adelaide and back a few times, over the Hay Plains, and across the Nullarbor Plain about a dozen times, and busking on the streets, you know. So when I heard this song, it really convinced me that Kris Kristofferson knew what he was talking about when he wrote about travelling around. So I think this is the best hitchhiking song I've ever heard. It goes, busted flat in Baton Rouge, heading for the trains. I was feeling near as faded as my jeans. Bobby thumbed a diesel down just before it rained. Took us all the way to New Orleans. I pulled my harpoon out of my dirty red bandana. I was blowing sad while Bobby sang the blues. With them windshield wipers tapping time and Bobby clapping hands, we finally sang up every song that driver knew. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing ain't worth nothing, but it's free. Feeling good was easy, Lord, when Bobby sang the blues. Feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and Bobby McGee. From the Kentucky coal mines to the California sun, Bobby shared the secrets of my soul. She was standing there beside me with everything I'd done. Bobby's body kept me from the cold. One night near Salinas, I let her slip away. Now she's looking for a home I hope she'll find. But I would trade all my tomorrows for a single yesterday, holding Bobby's body next to mine. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing was all she left for me. Feeling good was easy, Lord, when Bobby sang the blues. Feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and Bobby McGee. Na 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 Bobby McGee. Na 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 yeah Bobby McGee. Freedom is just another word for nothing left to lose. And nothing ain't worth nothing, but it's free. Feeling good was easy, Lord, when Bobby sang the blues. Feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and Bobby McGee. Feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and Bobby McGee. So you see there, there's a lyric by Bob Dylan in Like a Rolling Stone. He said, when you ain't got nothing, you got nothing to lose. So Chris Christopherson, a few years later, reworked that theory, and he wrote that song, and it said, freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. And nothing ain't worth nothing, but it's free. I like that variation on that philosophical point there. Let's sing that chorus one more time, okay? You ready? It goes na 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 Bobby McGee. Na 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 Bobby McGee. And again, you ready? Na 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 Bobby McGee. Na 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 na. Yeah, 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 Bobby McGee. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing ain't worth nothing, but it's free. Feeling good was easy, Lord, when Bobby sang the blues. Feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and Bobby McGee. Feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and Bobby McGee.